So AEW Grand Slam and was really good show tonight. So if you want to subscribe on this channel, so you get one membership, you put one notification below on my screen, bottom below on my screen right here. So I got a new channel in the top below in two separate ways. So let's go to a breakdown of this stories, rivalries, part of AEW stuff. So this was a great show tonight. So my favorite thing of AEW Grand Slam, I'll go with 10 without. I'll say 8 without a 9 from today. So it was a good wrestling tonight. It was a really good show. So this is not about bookings of this match. It was really great. So let's go live right here tonight. So we got Heyman adding Pace to promise to get back on Shawn Moxley. I did with Heyman adding Pace and opened to the show and spoke only in Spanish to the crowd in Mexico. After he put all the hard working people after he has met from Mexico and thanked the crowd in CMLL for investing AEW into area in Mexico. After he announced that he was not allowed to be in the area during the main event. After with Dave Riddle's match, but once it was over. After with the Cowboy will get his hands onto Moxley. After it was incredible soothed by Heyman to put open to the show and only speak in Spanish to the attendants. After it showed him as a true babyface to responsive for AEW in Mexico. After the overall promo may not have been necessary to set up a little to compliment with Moxley. So I was doing the episode, but a few of the none of listeners could have cut a Spanish promo like this on this night. I didn't sponsor it kept Moxley against Heyman Pace. I just kind of story in AEW is going into to All In into July 12. I do with Skyboard tied to between slight with Heyman wasn't as he spoke, but the piece as a cowboy promo. And it just was not slow enough to allow for between the senses. In next match got Don Kai's family and Alice's we take on Emily's of the family. So I was after a wild tag team match that could not even I wasn't contain anyone onto the apron. An artist caught Cass Riddle with a small package to the win. So this was a fun bottle. This highlight Bite made it great and top wrestlers on the both sides. It was easy to lose the track of who was the editor competitor at times. So I wasn't even who was involved. I just said the crowd reactions played a fun role in the So I wasn't complaining in the match, unfortunately, even with a warning from Scuttlebutt. After that, all the sooner was not popular, but within the crowd, it was still slowly to hit the booze when he tagging in. Argue with Arliss also got heavy booze, even when he gets getting beat down by Caswell, opposite leading to a finish that did not, quote, has the astronomy expanded at the end of this contest. After it will have been a better good idea to put Bandito and Brody King or Adam Cole into the spot. So opposite two gets to the win for the babyface, and after with even whenever this was supposed to end the rivalries of FTR versus Adonis. Aya still has a hole. This wasn't fun with high energy, and Emerson Cody made to the most of the talent, and then from AEW and CM ever evolved. In the winner of this match, we had Adonis Suno, Bandito, Adam Cole, Dan Garcia, and Boy King and Taboo. Iron so was on his way to the ring with Cass Whittle. Iron with Starkey halfway announced that Cass Whittle did not make it for the event, setting up a things to this match. So, also while August and his son got heat with his skill, got muscle sales after when he was working solo. After with Bandito got hang sales from the fans throughout the actions he played, so a monster crowd very throughout. After with Brody King, he came out in abolished ICE t-shirt. After and had that a whole crowd is walking when he was involved. So this was a good match. In next match I got Cassius Okora. We take on Mark Briscoe. I get with Mark Briscoe kept Cassius Okora on his toes. I wasn't 12, but after turning a remake result into a foam stone poly double of Cassius Okora instead of the way with a remake. I wasn't after walked down Carter's sewing, so a remake into the ring to cause Okora to also beat down the man that had silenced them. So I just was not at the same level at this match. After with Cassius Okora has in recent outlings, but completely so its purpose just highlights. After is full of hair blowing. After he was cranky yet worthless. I was a 12 trying to make Mark Briscoe the soul forever, just questioning him on Callus in their attack of Kenny Omega. And it was too soon for Kenny Omega to come back, even if it would have been great to see him in Mexico. And with AJ is lucky to make milk the Anthony Angle. After will set a cleanup for a couple weeks that lasts a while, and Cassicola and Callus sets a full study of their new analysis. And the winner of this match, Cassius Okora. After with AJ Real, Marbisco is also responsible for why he was fighting for Mega, showing his respect for the cleaner after teaming with him at multiple times. argued with Callis insulting a commentary for this match. It refused to take any heat for his honest attack from last week. Argued with Castle Cole hit a diving elbow onto the malt biscuit, then put up the middle finger, but malt biscuit bit him and hit the foggy bowl for a near fall. Others in the crowd scented the sparkly for Minka as a result. So in next Mexico, we take on MCF. So a whole crowd was behind Mexico and was entitled to hold Suzuki back up and MCF to help him to keep his cool. Also how nothing of MCF could do to keep it possible. The point down wasn't even a low blow behind Blaze Westerberg back out of trousers of MCF kick him between the legs. Acting in front of Blaze to cause a just out of cases. Also afterwards the Suzuki helped MCF a mask in Mexico, but a top balloon muscle a draw it Magneto came in followed by Speedball, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight to send the Suzuki of just packing. I think this was a better than anyone could have expanded base on the past appearance of ill, predictable, D, pungent, all in AEW. He wrestled this at different piece, Cody putting off the iconic crowd behind him. I knew with MCF played just like in old school of late 80s. I wasn't for when Hale was always putting on the babyface. And it was just with violence, the chemistry was erotic. I just a whistle was mercy but added heat to a food that could just be going to grow into is something special. I just a predictable D and received a replacement mask after an attack by MCM Steel to walk out with his wrestling mask and hoping that means and more. The ultimate result is coming into the Universal. I just will it be at All In or Forbidden Door. And just in England that has legs and Mexico needs to get his the ultimate win. Officer the soul set it off on a stage has a ground has a Mexico. And the winner of this match is Mexico. So I think this was the first time in AEW and fans have heard Mexico come out just me M-U-E-R-O is spelled by A5 and that's what the whole crowd sing along with the team. I think it was one of the best entrants in AEW has ever aired. I think with MCL with a harness red, white, and blue and body suit for this match and came out. He was swinging the American flag and MCL and Bobby Lashley and Senior Busman stood to protect MCF outside and allowing him to see inside. Yep. irreparable damage with MCF tried to get it late advice by speeding into the eyes of Mexico, then poking him in the eye, but irreparable damage will not slow down. After the assault of the off at Mexico to this day where he received a mascara into a from stone and CF almost got to the count out, but Mexico got back in it at 8 minutes. So we have a full million postal height fighting 4-way match. I think we could say it really was learning from a comment. I was opposed in trying to take down hologram in Mascara and Dwala. Arguments that one and only with a man as the hour finally turned on. One over the residuals and pick up to the piece into hologram caught loose. McNeil was with the body bomb to the wind. Argument with hologram is also the way back and continues his undefeated streak with his toughest match to the date. This was easy to the best for after of the night has Steve Folk went wild from the bell to the bell. Andrew with a driver continues to impress, burning off his much acclaimed match with Vanille on Tuesday in CMLL. Haswell also has his recent work in AEW. Andrew with Ricochet in Loose, not Leah was, with despite also excited in this environment and work well together, even where the comes both down, and this could be the fourth step to the one and only working with CRU, also right, it broke down late. He also might make Ricochet and Leah was in accident injury into a universal and the winner of this match. We got hologram. He won the match. I just with Martha Dwyer in hologram diving past each, also in the ring to dive in and quick squashes onto the hills outside. Andrew was hit a Ricochet and hologram and joined in squashes with 20% the closest and then falls up to the match. I think this match got multiple lesser sense in a smaller to this is awesome sense. So in next match we got CMLL World Women's Championship. Will be all alike. We have Selix. We take on Mercedes Monet. Andrew with Selix brought to the fight to Mercedes Monet from the asset. The CEO was fighting from behind to help, but Andrew will just aims to encounter Selix on the second rope into a missile slam was a surprise victory. Andrew has the CEO celebrate with her new overwhelming this number of championship in film and this style in film played for Thomas. Tony Stone, who was on a hunt with his figure package I just said the video package and made Sakura to pay onto the stage to extract money along enough for the storm to simply hold and declare let the games begin. After just was better by the second minute into the possibly match between Monet and Felix, it felt like the CEO had a much better idea of how to play to the former Sabian's strength. I just said the finish was a bit true. It would have been nice to see more from both women's too. They have sold from a lack of time this late on the night. It was not a big surprise that the CEO won really was announced for this contest at the stage, and money cannot lose. So I will hopefully see we'll have time in her going wild wrestle to only break the gold in Mexico on a regular basis. I with money is getting to a point where his belt to collecting is wasting single mass she cannot afraid to will and maybe more, but maybe one more has the AEW Women's World Championship match looms. And with Tony Storm and just the closest is after has Monet has it also has yet to show if he can keep up with Storm. Kind of crazy. And it seems like the Chavez one is only going to get more crazy from here into all in. Anyway, I'm just match Mercedes Monet. Argue with Felix Cox at CEO and made I was a smart soul and dive in I was a twink into a long bowel the former Sabian power out of the statement maker and just lifted her into his side slam for a near fall. Argue with the streamers that fall into the ring after the child sings. And then Storm has arrived and with Coleman the city go gear for the whole big surprise attack. So here's the main event. So we got Jake Wells and Young Bucks and Beef Montos. We take on the all PPS, Sports Strickland, and Will Ospreay. So I was after a wild match here, everyone fought with high energy, so the Young Bucks. After with just the snake attack, and Sports Strickland fought behind and set him up to get wound up by some Moxley for a sweep, and him and Adam Page come out after the result with just closely hit Matt Saxon with a back shot right before the Jack Wells bail. After while the content matches on the card had bigger stacks in this match was a all energy and way that the solve is the main event spot. After the card was completely behind the babyface taking the fight to the Jurassic Hill, owners of some Moxley, after of whether her Sparkly found every opportunity to raise the crowd IRE by the end and just felt like a match. So I think that could have gone any way, but once again, the Young Bucks still the one from Sports Stickling. I just want the Young Bucks continue to sit that they are on Heyman's side. It is clear that they are on oversight the size at this point, even just to the point of the Cowboy is holding the Domingo. I just think the tension is rising between Moxley and Heyman, who have not so much of imaging from what they may do when they collide at All In. I just however it is likely they can be kept apart for months. I just believe Marcus won is in the main event. I just has well I was about his because it was Charlie has a feel. It was good to see him get some chances locally at AEW Force Mexico. So in the winner of this match, you got the Beast Marchos, some Moxley, and Young Bucks. I think with cardio category had 12 issues, so Beast Marchos was added as a late replacement in this main event. I think with Ospreay came out with his head and banged a black eye from last week. I think with Ospreay got the biggest pop of any entrance, but so was tagged in to beat whether Huda had said a crowd bargain for him more than anyone. I think with Moxley was the most hated man in the area to whether Huda was not feel so far off. I think with Young Bucks could not do anything to Hobbs. It took whether Huda sucking him out and a kick from Moxley to finally bring Powerhouse to the A&E. And overall, so I think with this idiot in Mexico did not disappointed has a totally special environment for AEW to the crowd was has Austin has a pay-per-view attendance. It made this feel like wasn't a totally special event. It prevented the entire night to the biggest highlights of the show was musical. It is a different vibe and easy to see him to perform in musical. Under his match with MCF may have under in exclusive finish, but it was a pay-per-view main event in terms of energy and flab. Under the rest of the card was Lloyd with a great asset moving at the suspended piece of Melissa LeBray, obviously a four-way, and Sparky lived up to that bowling. Under by the end of the night, AJ Field has hot has it ever has and continue to build its key stories for All In that felt like the climax of a past year and incredible access. So I was hoping in AEW is already figuring things out how to deliver more access in Mexico for years to come and continue giving great spotlights to the listeners as a percent and invested in CFLL. Active with Glass in Mexico has a yearly chance will be a welcome announcement to come very soon. So let's go to my YouTube give me a poll. Give me 1 second. So like AEW in Mexico. So give me thumbs up for this review tonight. So give me 1 second. So hold on. So let me check my YouTube give me a poll. Hold on. Okay, so we got 100% like your so tonight and AEW Glass in Mexico. 2% is alright and 2% didn't like it. So that was a great show tonight. I like this part of this. So we got 2% liked it, 2% is alright, and 2% didn't like it. So thank you for watching this review tonight on AEW Grand Slam in Mexico. So this was insane this match. So this was in craziness, I think. Oh, it's more. Brian Dennison is at Mexico tonight. Brian Dennison is here. He also got physical and homies at Babyface and Clear House. Brian Dennison is here tonight in Mexico. So, Mercedes Moné has cost CM LL Women's World Championship. She is now 6 belts of Moné. So, I wasn't in craziness of tonight, so this was insane. So, Anya is Mercedes Moné, the greatest women wrestler of all time. So this was a crazy night at AEW in Mexico. So this was in craziness. So Mercedes had 6 belts. As she has now. So BBC guys, Friday on Friday SmackDown is so much more. So it was a great show tonight. I also love this part of Mexico's of AEW Dynamite Glass Slam. Those are my favorite top of matches I like to see in Mexico. So these are my favorite things I like to see in Mexico, like seeing MLL again. Hopefully, I think. So, Blue Painful got some special folks in his corner and ready to come to his ad with Brian Dennison is in Mexico tonight. So we're going to have Mexico very, very soon. I mean sometime this week. So I'm just thinking of Awani, and my enforcement goes Sting, Bret Hart, Ric Flair, and then Chris Jericho, and Paul Watchell in his incredible pro wrestling empty once more. So he was a part of Cobra Kai of this. So he was part vital. He plays a Cobra Kai. When just has Cobra Kai's character, with Paul Vital has plays Cobra Kai. I think so I think. So Tony Khan possibly want to request it so that Beef Montrose to be allowed to wrestle his fourth match in Mexico in 14 years. This was a whistle of the absence of Caswell and Koyo tonight, and you'll be happy too. So let me see on Tony Khan has announcement for this weekend, I think, or following next weekend. I think when he said. So let me check on Tony Khan. So this is what he said. He said, "Thank you all watching on Wednesday night. On tonight, where it red hot in Mexico crowd for was it at our first ever Glass in Mexico event right now." Here's the next one. "Thank you all watching on Wednesday night on AEW Dynamite tonight. And our first ever Glass in Mexico is opening up in red hot right now, and we're just getting started." So this was a good to start with Tony Khan. So here's a great five person. So last time I went to St. Louis last time. Also met I sat down with Tony Khan's desk at last time I went to. So last time I sat down on Tony Khan's desk, it was part behind the scenes. I sat down, that's Tony Khan's desk. He works on his lot of stuff he has done for a long time. So I went to behind the scenes when I saw like closing pay-per-views, all the stuff I've seen before. So this is my first time out. It's about just behind the scenes, the part this AEW has worked for a long time, like YouTube, TV, computer, a lot of stuff they had on the AEW tour bus behind the scenes. So I went to last time I went to St. Louis for last time I went. So last time I met a new tech wrestlers, I met Owens Cassidy. I just met him. He got me some glasses. So I met Owens Cassidy and I met Tony Storm. That's how I met those guys at AEW behind the scenes. They just support a lot of stuff they have done for years. So this was an incredible night for AEW tonight. So last time I met we just part the scenes, like a lot of stuff I put in, I think. So this was crazy of this. So Masai Monet is now currently the first woman in history to have competed to the following. So we got Madison Square Garden, Target Dome, Wembley Stadium in Mexico. She has 4 more matches to come soon. The Seabox monthly money was her bought off all the time. She has done many of years, has Sasha Banks. So money in AEW champion, EWA women's champion, and Willie Paul Undisputed Boys women's champion, CMLL World women's champion, and women's own Hard Cup winner, is the fourth and only possible wrestler to win the championship across WWE, AEW, the Japan, and CMLL. So, she's my favorite with WWE for 30 years. He is now part of the split with AEW in a couple of years. So, I really remember how she friends some of her fans. I think, like, I say top 20, is she is a wonderful pole dancer and a throwback to the Divas era. The best in the world that would be Asuka. Also has Asuka, it is not close. I think it means she both well. I can't name at the last 3 women since in WWE battle. Or AEW same day too. So she has stayed for a long time because of her cousin of Snoop Dogg. So those are my favorite things. So this was in craziness of AJ class in Mexico. Hopefully, I think argument between MCF. I just like that Gale on Reddit invites blue straps in his skill, and she was. I think about MCF was crazy. So I think Becky Lynch wins that one title after bring out of her a year, and people start calling her Becky Hogan. And meanwhile, I think Mercedes Moné wins her 6th title, always says she has creative control, and just some people are celebrating it and make it make sense. I think. So I think it would be good. I think what she said. So it's a new match announcement for Nikki Blackheart, the first time advance. To meet CCW debut with second wrestling. We have Beats for me on Saturday, June 28th. Soon. So this was really good show tonight. Because AEW has a great show with all stacked up. This main card. Just I think it's too much pay-per-views. and they have a great show between that. I think. So tonight's the AEW Glass and Musical CM Women's Championship. So let me see a couple more here. So let me see a couple more. So look at 1 week. What are you thoughts about WWE 2K25 for next week? So here's a new pack for starting next week on 25th. So here's a new pack. So got some great quality, and then two means 3 more basketball players. I think so. I think. So let me see. I'm going to play with this game this week. Oh, there's more announcement for next month. The Hardy Boys be here on TNA Impact. Be on July 24th and for Friday, July 25th. Be at Kirsten RI. The Hardy Boys. Okay, so this is what Tony Khan said. If you didn't see AEW Glass in Mexico yet, I thought that was an amazing event tonight. And you can watch it on TBS Network in West Coast or stream on Max. So that's what he said. So it was a good show tonight, I think. So let me see a couple more tweets. Hold on. I haven't seen a new wrestling show. I think I said was Sam ML last night. I seen it on the YouTube channel. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Son Swivel is graduating on your wedding. So Son Swivel is getting married soon. No, tonight. He just got married. So Doug Oil, Son Swivel got married. As I heard, this rumor. So let me see a pop the screen here. This is Brian Dennison is at the crowd at Mexico. He was there tonight. So let me pop the one quick screen, quick minute here. So this is Brian Dennison at the crowd. He's here tonight in AEW in Mexico. So I'm gonna say Brian Dennison could return soon. I think he seems happy. Brian Dennison was back in Mexico City. Hopefully. So let me see a couple more. So if you want to get up in my live stream super chat, I want to see your comments below. So let me see a couple more here. Oh yes, more. Shawn Michaels has announced for Brock Lesnar this could be very interesting and us to look back in a few years. Brock Lesnar be in NXT. He might skip NXT. He might be with his tag team with his brother, Braun Breaker, with Brock Lesnar. Hold on, let me see. A couple more in the bottom. So I just award with WWE is that Morgan Anthony with quality surgery, and we will wish her a speedy recovery soon. So this was a good thing to have. Wait, it's more. Wonder Rosa is here tonight in Mexico too. Has a tag match tonight with her ROH wrestling in Mexico. So Hulk Hogan is going to have a crossing to his heart surgery. He has done it for years. So let me see here. So I want to see Hulk Hogan died. So he might be living in here with us. So we will post of this on a Jerry Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan. So you might keep us update on this one. Yeah. So we will wrap it up very soon. So let me see, I cast my notes here. So let me see. So Bryan Danielson has been wrestling for almost a year. So he has done with wrestling for a long time. So let me see a couple more. So AEW it appears at WWE Evolve. Hold on, give me 1 second. I must lose my voice a little bit. So my favorites of wrestling tonight, here's my 6 picks of the night. So I'll go with Casacora, and in my second pick, I'm choosing, hold on. Let me see a couple more here. Hold on. So let me see. So here's my pick for the night. So we have Adam Cole, Bandio, I'm gonna see Bandio is in Mexico tonight. Maybe 4. We got his KO is 5. And the last one is I'd say Leah Russ. So let me see a couple more notes here. So give me 1 second. So I will book this match with AEW, and they have a lot more bookings up to a night. So AEW has a good job. The second just called up tonight. So I could say we could book this match, and Tony Khan wants to make a decision to have a match. And yes, it was a great show in Mexico City. So Tony Khan has been done it for about a long time to make this decision, make this bookings. So this is not about bookings. Just had to put this match all together, make this stack card on main card. So I put on Tony Khan's decision to have a main card make a stack right there on top. So I have between this, I think. So let me see here. Okay, this is strange. This is TBS East. Not something on YouTube channel, on YouTube TV, or Dark Side after the late 90s. Okay, this is strange. So, thank you for watching tonight, and we will wrap it up right here. So, thank you for watching it to support this channel. I have done it for years. Hold on. So, I will do it live at this Friday SmackDown. So have a great Wednesday. Have a great good night. So we will start live streaming this Friday on Friday SmackDown and so much more. So have a great Wednesday. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.